save that piece of sod for later. You never know how easy or hard a job's gonna be till you expose it. But I guess I got lucky. My funny pipe's coming from this direction, so I'm just gonna be able to swing it right around and put dirt right back down in the hole. So it's not perfect, but that's the beauty about Zoysia. It'll fill right in, and then when you drag some sand over it, all that will go away. It's rare that I use this side plate, but this is gonna be the perfect application for it. I'm gonna put it down here on the lowest setting, and then when we go along the gravel, it'll keep the gravel from getting kicked over into the yard. As I'm going down the driveway, I'm gonna try to keep this blade right in the groove that I cut with my weed eater. And I'm gonna go from this side because if you notice, this side does not have the motor on it. If you go with the other side, the motor can tend to drag sometimes in the turf or the gravel, whatever, that you're trying to stay on the edge of. So as we're driving forward, I'm gonna have this power rake angled completely to the left, so it's throwing the gravel all the way into the middle of the driveway. And then I'm also going to put it on whatever setting it takes to cut the grass out. I'm gonna start with as shallow as I can get it, and then if I see that it's not taking the grass out, I'm gonna go a little bit deeper with it until it starts taking the grass. And we're probably gonna move some gravel at the same time, but what we'll have to do is cut the grass out, and then we'll go back and clean it up with a weed eater, and then we'll put the gravel back over towards the edge. Well, some places did a little bit better than others, but there's still some grass there, so I'm gonna go down through there with the weed eater and try to clean it up a little bit. There's where we're at on the setting. I'm sure it'll vary between jobs, but that really cleaned it up nice right there. I'm just going to take this flat shovel down through there, sort of like a way you'd make a bed edge, old school. Just stomp it in the ground and kick it forward. This first pass that I'll make, I'll have the rake angled towards the grass, and that way I'm pushing material back over into the grass area. I'll start in the middle of the driveway, and I'll make one pass and it'll push the gravel almost to the grass, and then I'll go in reverse and keep the rake angled towards the grass, and that way it'll push the material right up against the grass. And then on my third pass, I'll make a final pass down the edge, and I won't quite turn the power rake fully to one side. What I'll do is I'll angle it away from the grass just a little bit, and I'll pick it up to where the power rake's just barely touching the gravel. And then as you go down through there, it'll kind of push the gravel away from the grass, but at the same time, since it's not fully angled towards the middle of the driveway, it'll actually let some of the gravel spill over towards the right, which will kind of land it right next to the edge of the grass. Then we're going to go down through here with the rake and just finish it up with the hand rake. This is the first time this has been done since the lawn was installed, so it's not going to be a yearly activity. I'll be able to just keep it trimmed up with my weed eater and probably a little bit of Roundup throughout the growing season. I'm pretty happy with that. We'll try to straighten it up even more as the year goes on and it kind of fills back in on the edges. I appreciate y'all watching. If you got any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below and I'll try to answer them.